From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its second century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Before we get started, I'm going to ask Mr. Jack Walker if he will come give our invocation.
I'll bow your heads with me, please. God, thank you so much. We just come to you before you humbly today as a city and as a community, God, and we come before you with thankfulness in the provision that you have doled out to this city and the ability to get projects like this done. God, thank you for the blessing of this. Thankful, God, for every single hand and mind that applied to this project. Thank you for the leadership of our city and our county, and for the vision of the Downtown Development Authority, God. Thank you for the ongoing blessings of the merchants of downtown. I pray, God, that you would direct this plaza to be a blessing to our merchants, a blessing to the people of our great city, a blessing to our downtown. Thank you, Lord, for all of these, because we are truly, truly blessed, so far beyond what we even deserve. And we really only have you to give the glory to. So, God, thank you for this food. Thank you for everybody here. Let us have a safe, wonderful time. Be with all of our schools and all the traveling and craziness of this homecoming day for a lot of people, and pray your hedge of protection around all of these kids. And God, we just humbly present this to you in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Again, thank you all for coming this evening. I have been given, my name is Tara Bradshaw, and I used to work here. I am pleased, I'm honored to have been asked to welcome you all tonight to this grand opening event. I think I was given this honor because they thought that maybe I wouldn't talk too long or that I wouldn't get emotional. And I can't promise you either one of those things this evening. But we do have a few people that would like to give a few remarks. And then I will say, for housekeeping, once we finish those, we would like to invite everyone just outside of the gateway wall here to please join us for a photo opportunity so that we can cut the green ribbon on the brand new Jackson Street Plaza and parking project. So we're very excited. Again, so on behalf of the Downtown Development Authority, the mayor, the city council, welcome to Jackson Street Plaza and parking. I'd just like to say that it's taken a long time to get here, and we all know that. Not many people know that we began this process 6 years ago. 6 years ago, our city leadership said, and our DDA set out a vision. They decided that there was an underutilized area of their downtown, they needed to activate it, and they needed to form a public-private partnership to make it happen. And that is exactly what they did, and what you're standing in today is a result of that. Aside from building parking, we also knew that we wanted to build a place that generations could come for years and years and years. And I'm looking at my children standing here tonight, and I see other children here and teenagers, and I want you all to know that this place is not for just us, it's for them. We want them to have such a strong tie to their hometown that they never want to leave. And if they do leave, that they want to come back here and put everything they've got, just as much as we have put into this place. And that's what makes Jackson Street Plaza so special. There's a few people I do want to thank. Again, our mayor and our city council. We can't thank you enough I had a few people, I had someone ask me this year at GMA in Savannah, what was it in your town that made the difference? What big company was it that came to town riding a white horse and said, yes, we're going to spend all our money here. We're going to transform your downtown and your community. And I honestly had not ever been asked that question. And I thought about it, and the best answer I could give is that there is no person on a white horse wearing a white hat. We are the catalyst for change. Our mayor and our city council years ago made a decision that they were going to change our downtown. They were going to save it for the future generations. They were going to transform it, and it was going to become beautiful and walkable and alive with businesses and people, and that is exactly what we have today. And this project is the culmination of that transformation, and we should all be very proud. Besides our mayor and city council, I'd also like to thank our Downtown Development Authority. They have been a huge guiding voice in all of this. They have had to make hard decisions in years, and they have always been right there, steady and strong, making the right decisions on behalf of this downtown. I'd also like to thank Joshua Kite. Without him, so much of our downtown would not be possible. His vision, his leadership for years in our BJ made the momentum happen to lead us to where we are today. He is incredible, and he is a true asset in our community. Also, Liz Coleman and Jordan Crabb, who is our current DDA staff, our director of our Main Street program now. Liz, you have an incredible journey to take this downtown, and it's going to be a wild ride, and you should hold on tight. We have some special guests here too tonight. The dreamer in all of this, so I honestly feel sorry for this guy. He had to take every idea that 100 of us gave and actually come up with a design. His name is Oliver Seabolt, and he's here tonight with his family. Oliver, raise your hand, please. It's his fault. I'm just kidding. This guy, he took some sketches on paper and some ideas, and he led us through a process to get where we are today. And this is his dream. This is his design, and we are so proud of it. And we thank you, Oliver, for all you put into this. I'd also like to thank Thomas and Hutton engineering firm. Is anybody here from T&H tonight? Thomas and Hutton were able to take Oliver's master plan for this area and engineered it into something that was buildable and workable. I'd also like to thank Dublin Construction Company. Are our Dublin Construction Company guys here? Yes, please raise your hand. Chris, Matthew, Bubba, Tom, everybody. Listen, these guys took, I couldn't believe it. I think Matthew said it's the largest set of plans he's ever seen on a project like this, and they took it and they made it a reality, and they dug in deep and got it done, and we're very thankful for them. I also like to thank the Pitts family. Not many people think of this, but and Mr. Walters. You know, when we started this, we didn't really have this property to go build this project we wanted to do, and they saw the vision, and they checked it off and okayed it, and we very much appreciate you being willing to enter into this partnership with the City of Dublin. And lastly, I'd just like to thank you. Yes, he was here too. Thank you. Lastly, I just want to thank our downtown business owners, our investors. When we go to make an investment like this in a public space, we always think about what is it going to do for the private side, for the private sector. We know that whatever money we put in, we know they can come behind us and do incredible things, and they have. And I won't call them out by name so they know them. They know who they are. Thank you to every person who's put their time and their love and their money. Had somebody tell me yesterday, a good friend of mine, say, you can transform your downtown, all it takes is love and money. And they've got it, and they put it here, and we're thankful for it. So thank you.
Is your internet slowing your business down? If so, call the City of Dublin for our fiber optic based internet, 478-296-1008.
Out here, there are many jobs to do. You need the kind of power, versatility, and comfortable handling that comes with your territory. You need the tractor built to pull all that weight. The Kubota L Series is what you need out here. Right now, get an L Series for 0 down with 1.99% APR financing for up to 84 months, plus a 6-year warranty.
Your local Kubota dealer is Mid-State Tractor and Equipment. If you're looking for quality equipment and exceptional service provided by trained experts, see Mid-State Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin. Check us out online or call us at 272-2198. Get your equipment ready for this season. Subcompact, compact, economy, utility, special, agriculture, and other construction and farm tractors and implements. Choose Kubota zero-turn mowers that are proven to provide excellence. Let us help you find the right equipment to meet your lawn care needs. And our utility vehicles are engineered to keep you moving, from mid-size to full-size RTVs. Get groundbreaking levels of performance and productivity at your local Kubota dealer, Mid-State Tractor and Equipment.
Community Bank of Dublin, Lawrence County is here to help you with all of your financial needs. Our team knows what it takes to make life easy and convenient and will help you get set up with our mobile and online banking. We founded Community Bank on common sense banking and a dedication to help people just like you. Our lender, Amy Thompson, loan officer, Gail Rainey, along with our Assistant Vice President, Ryan Lastinger, Executive Vice President, Brian Bazemore, and President CEO, Chuck Harwell, know what it takes to make life easy and convenient and can help you with loans for almost everything, from your automobile, home, land, or any financial goals you have. Come visit us today. Community Bank of Dublin, Lawrence County, where common sense banking never goes out of style.
At this time, I want to turn it over to Councilman Curtis Edwards to give a few remarks on behalf of City Council.
Good evening. It's a beautiful evening out here in Dublin, Georgia today. The mayor couldn't make it. He asked me to thank everyone for coming and speak on behalf of the city. Tara actually did leave out one person inadvertently, but that person is Tara Bradshaw. Without her, none of this would have been happening. Thank you, Tara, for all that you do. Thank you for all you do. And Matthew Bradshaw, husband and wife team. So, without them, none of this would have been possible there. Tara touched on this a little bit. Kind of in this area right here, this area is for future generations. The council that is here in Dublin today, many years from now, will not be here. We're going to turn this over to other council members, and a lot of them may be children in the audience today. We just ask that they think things through in the future and make the right decisions. None of this happened overnight. As Tara said, it took a very long time. A lot of deliberation on what routes to go. A lot of different entities, a lot of different private partners involved. And this is a true example of a true teamwork in Dublin, Georgia, to make this happen. At this time, I'd like to recognize any council member or city staff who is in the audience. If you're here, please raise your hand. The city staff, you can't say enough about the city employees of Dublin. They give 110% every single day. So, and with that, giving a little bit more stats, I'm going to turn this over to Councilman Bill Brown. He is actually the council liaison for downtown development. He's going to give you all a few more figures.
Thank y'all, and again, it's a beautiful day in Dublin, Georgia. Great to be here in the Jackson Street Plaza. I do have a few prepared remarks. So, as Curtis said, I'm the liaison to the Downtown Development Authority, have been for the past 13 years. We've seen a great transformation in the downtown area, starting with the Farmers Market, the Bicentennial Plaza, the Carnegie Library, and now Jackson Street Plaza. And we certainly saw at one point that this block was struggling. There was a lack of parking. The desired retail mix was not here. And as has already been said, we want this to be a destination. And what we did as a city council, followed the vision of Oliver Seabold, the DDA, and we put our money where our mouth was, so to speak. And we have the DDA to thank, the citizens to thank. I'm going to dive a little bit into kind of where we are now. $7 million of private investment followed the public investment into this area. I think the there's truth in that where public money is, private money follows. And that's definitely true with what we have here with the Jackson Street Plaza. I certainly feel and hope that generations to come will utilize this location. You know, I think we can certainly say that what we're seeing now is truly where folks can live, work, and play in the downtown area. You know, gosh, I don't know that much more can be said except, you know, we're going to be here to enjoy this location for, as has already been said, for generations to come. And I'm excited for what's to the future of Dublin and Lawrence County. So I thank y'all for being here and sharing in this event with us. And again, I would just like to also echo, thank all the collaborative partners that have been part of this transformation in downtown Dublin. And I think we need to applaud those folks and everybody too. I think now I'm going to close my remarks and I'm going to hand it over to Michael Maffett with the Chamber of Commerce for his remarks.
As Bill said, I'm Michael Maffett. I'm the chamber chair this year. I'm filling in for Heath, and holy cow, what a night to be living in Dublin, Georgia. I've grown up here all my life, and I can honestly say I never in my wildest dreams thought that this right here would be in downtown Dublin, Georgia. My grandfather was one of the original members of the downtown Dublin, downtown development authorities, and I can tell you without fail, he told me downtown Dublin was never coming back. I don't know if you want to look around, but ladies and gentlemen, downtown Dublin is back. So the Chamber of Commerce, we talk about investments, okay? Investments can be coined a lot of ways. We ask you to invest in the Chamber through memberships. We ask you to invest in stocks and hope you get a return. Well, what the City of Dublin did here tonight is they invested in our community, okay? And I'm going to parlay on what Bill said. They invested several $1 million into a downtown project, and what you saw happen was private investment flow into an area that most of us many years ago thought were dead, okay? Did everybody think that? Well, it's not dead. It is alive and well. So there's a few people that the Chamber of Commerce needs to thank because of that investment, and they are the mayor and council. Nothing happens by chance. And y'all need to understand that the mayor and council went out on a limb and made this happen. So can we give them a round of applause? So there's three people I need to identify outside of mayor and council. Those are Joshua Kite. They talked about him earlier. Spence Mullis, who's the current chair of the DDA. And I don't know if we can clap long enough for Tara Bradshaw. Y'all, if you know Tara Bradshaw, she has a passion and a drive like no other individual I have ever met in my life. And she made this right here happen. She stands here and says that she wanted it for your kids, our kids. But let me tell you something. She drove this project to conclusion. And I'm certain she drove her husband, Matthew, bat crap crazy. So thank y'all. What I want to do now is close it by saying thank y'all for attending on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce. It's a wonderful night to live in Dublin and Lawrence County. This is truly an asset to our community.
I've worked in kitchens, bars, and I saw a lot of bad decisions and good decisions, and decided that I was ready to do it. And I wanted to go out on my own and see if I could, open a successful restaurant. There's definitely a Southern and definitely a Louisiana influence to it. I mean, I grew up in Louisiana, and I picked up the things in the kitchens that I worked in, or the restaurants that I worked in, and I used those things that I like the best. We're committed to using all natural, no hormone, no antibiotic, proteins, flours, any of our mixes, creating a better flavor profile in the food.
Being a new space in such a unique place in downtown Dublin, we had a great opportunity to really define the space and make it unique to what Rich's vision was. We were able to also provide a credit facility that allowed them to buy the equipment that they needed specific to this restaurant, and then also provide some operating capital to get them through the first year of operation. We're learning from Rich and Colby as much as they are receiving help from us, so we look at it as a partnership.
I essentially went into Kelly's office and said, hey, I got this idea. We just went through the financing process. They took a chance on me and gave me an opportunity, and we're still working with them. And Morris Bank's probably the best bank that I've dealt with. They know your name, they know what you're coming in for, and it's easy. It's easy to do business with them. If you have a good plan and you're goal-oriented and you can manage the process and you learn how to do that, ultimately you'll be successful. The future's good. We keep managing the process that we have and doing what we're doing now. The possibilities are endless.